Welcome everyone, and thank you for joining us for the Tephra Fusion 2022 webinar workshop series. My name is Steve Kuehn. We, the conveners, Christy, Marcus, Andre, and I have been truly impressed with the Tephra community's response to this. More than 230 people in more than 25 nations have registered to participate in at least some part of this series. And again, thank you. We really look forward to sharing ideas, questions, productive discussions, and so on. This is the first of 4 sessions, which are scheduled across 4 consecutive weeks. Today's session focuses primarily on motivations for improving Tephra data practices. Session 2, which will take place next week, will focus on field data. And then session 3 will focus on archiving Tephra data in open access data repositories. And session 4 will look at current practices and Tephra community feedback, and will involve planning for future developments. We have prepared a Google group to facilitate continued discussions and sharing of ideas, suggestions, useful resources, etc. Outside of the workshop sessions. All workshop registrants should be able to reach each other using that group, and it will send out an email to everyone. And if you desire, you're certainly welcome to unsubscribe after the workshop. For today's session, we have brief presentations from 6 panelists and some additional time for discussion at the end. Please make note of the Q&A feature in Zoom. We will be using that to submit questions for the panelists. Some questions will be read and discussed during the session. Others will be answered in the Q&A text. And if you wish to direct your questions to a specific panelist, please note that when you put in your question. And we will archive the full set of questions and answers and make those available after the workshop. And that will help for preserving the record of the meeting and also allowing us to answer other questions that may not have time during the live portion of this. Some people have asked about a participant certificate. So following the workshop, we will send out a generalized one to everyone. And if you need something that's personalized, just let us know. In order of presentation today, our panelists include Britta Jensen, who's with the IAVC Commission on Tephra Chronology, currently serving as president. And we have Christy Wallace, of the U.S. Geological Survey, that's Alaska Volcano Observatory. And then we have Kirsten Leonard with IEDA, the Interdisciplinary Earth Data Alliance, and Kirsten's also associated with EarthChem. And we have Guy Jones, who's chief editor for the journal Scientific Data at Springer Nature. And we have Raleigh Martin, who is a program director in geoinformatics at the U.S. National Science Foundation. And then our last panelist is Vivian Hutchinson, who is a branch chief for science data management at the U.S. Geological Survey. And if we're close to schedule, we'll have some time after all of these for some additional discussion. And Britta will begin our panel presentations.